everyone, this is Josh with SKAA. SKAA is a wireless audio technology that allows you to connect your mobile and iOS devices, as well as laptop and desktop computers, to wireless speakers and wireless headphones. SKAA is superior to Bluetooth in many ways, both from a sound quality standpoint as well as flexibility and ease of use. Ease of use is the most important element of the SKAA experience. When we were trying to decide how to make SKAA work, we thought about FM radio. We're pretty sure that no one has ever complained that FM radio is too hard to use. You just dial in the frequency for a radio station that's within range, and that's it, it just works. So we designed SKAA's user interface after FM radio on purpose. For example, my grandmother can't figure out how to pair Bluetooth, but she certainly can figure out how to dial in an FM radio station in her car. So the great thing about FM radio is there's no pairing, and like FM radio, SKAA is wide open, meaning that there's no pairing whatsoever. Pairing requires you to have control of both the receiver and transmitter, and that's a pain. Imagine having to call the radio station and request permission to pair your car radio, so the receiver, to the radio tower, which would be the transmitter. This is essentially how Bluetooth works, but obviously on a much smaller scale. Bluetooth uses pairing only because it was never originally designed for audio. I think we can all agree that pairing is just a pain. So with SKAA, we got rid of pairing completely. With SKAA transmitters, just make sure that audio is playing on the device the transmitter is plugged into. That's all you have to do on the transmitter end. The receiver will typically be wireless speakers or wireless headphones. And much like the FM receiver in your car, SKAA receivers give you complete control over what you're listening to. And since this control happens entirely on the receiver side, this means that more than one person can listen into the same source. You can have multiple speakers or multiple pairs of headphones, or even a combination of both, hearing audio from the same device. Now going back to the FM analogy, more than one car can listen to the same radio station at the same time, right? So this seems totally simple and obvious. However, Bluetooth actually can't do this. FM radio allows you to make presets. SKAA does this too. In SKAA lingo, the presets are called favorites, and every SKAA headphone and speaker can store 10 of them. And you can easily cycle through them. And you can also explore for new transmitters which aren't favorites and test drive them before deciding whether to make them a favorite. The foundation of SKAA's user interface is a single button called the bond button. Just one button to learn and you'll master how to use SKAA. And remember, there's nothing to do or learn on the transmitter side. Most SKAA transmitters don't even have any buttons or LEDs. They're plug and play. Next, I'll show you how simple it is to set up a SKAA transmitter with a SKAA receiver like this RYOBI score speaker. So I've got the DIS transmitter here. I'll just plug this into my iPhone. And the DIS transmitter is meant for iPhones and other iOS devices. And I'll just play a song from my music library and then turn on my speaker. So the SKAA receiver automatically bonds to the nearest transmitter, which is the DIS transmitter plugged into my iPhone. So like I said before, SKAA is wide open, and what this does is it allows you to bond to various different transmitters within range of the receiver. So let's say that you want to cycle back and forth between two different transmitters that are within range of the speaker. So I have my DIS transmitter plugged into my phone, still playing music. And I have a YouTube video playing on my iMac behind me, and I have another SKAA transmitter plugged into this. So in order to switch back and forth between these two sources, all I have to do is press the bond button twice.
Come on, visit us.
So double-clicking the bond button allows you to search for new sources that are within range of the receiver. If you want to save a source to your favorites, just hold the bond button for 3 seconds. So here I've saved my iPhone to my favorites. But I can still double-click the bond button again to search for a new source.
Official ticket into the Mythical Studio.
Now we're hearing the YouTube video again from my iMac. I'll save this one as well by holding the bond button again for 3 seconds. With both sources saved to my favorites, I can single-click the bond button to easily cycle between these.
we taste the tangiest of flavors.
If I want to delete a source from the favorites, just select the source and hold the Bond button again for 3 seconds and it'll remove it from your favorites list. And to wipe out all of your favorites and start from scratch, click the Bond button again 6 times. One additional feature is that if you listen to a transmitter for 30 minutes, the transmitter will automatically be added to your favorites list. So that's SKAA. It's new school, high-tech wireless audio with a wide open wireless format and an easy-to-use interface. If you liked the video, please leave us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to see more videos on SKAA transmitters, wireless speakers and headphones, and other wireless receivers. You can also purchase all of these SKAA devices over at SKAA.com. Thanks for watching.